Hi everyone, welcome to today's class. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a intermediate mat lying class. You will need no equipment. All you need is a mat or a towel and yourselves. So we're just going to go straight into it, okay? So we're just going to be taking a nice full body stretch to the side. You really want to anchor your left sitting bone down as you stretch through over to the right side. Coming all the way back up and over with the right arm over to the left, pulling your right sit bone down. Really want to stretch out our sides today as we will be working a lot of core. Lovely. So now we're just going to be coming down onto the mat. So we want to be making sure that our feet are hip width distance apart, making sure you've got a nice comfortable seat position in the mat. I always end up not being able to reach over my head, so making sure that your feet are towards the end of the mat. Sitting up nice and tall, making sure that your feet are hip width distance apart, knees in a nice crook bend position. We're going to be finding our neutral spine here, okay? So you just want to be rocking, tilting the pelvis up and down. So you don't want to be really forcing the upper area, you just want to be doing the lower area of the back. So as you gently rock back and forth to find your neutral spine position, start to slow it down. Lovely. So you want to be finding now your rib hip connection, okay? So you want to imagine that you've got a piece of string connecting towards your pelvic area, and as you pull it down, you're pulling the ribs in, okay? This is just connecting towards your neutral spine position, taking a nice shoulder roll here, up, back and down, away from the ears. Tucking the chin, creating length through the head, neck and crown of the head. So as you inhale, exhale out. Inhale. Exhaling all that air out. Lovely. So now we're going to be finding our core connection here today. So we're going to be needing this because we're going to be doing a lot of mat work on our core, as I mentioned earlier. So you want to imagine that you're wearing that corset and you're pulling the ribs down, okay? As you inhale, pulling belly button to spine. So this is like compressing it together, okay? Exhale. Inhale. Pulling your pelvic floor, scooping it all the way up to your diaphragm at around 30%. Inhale to release. Exhale. On the next inhale, you're pulling all four components here together, okay? Exhale. As you inhale to prepare to move, we're going to be coming to roll down onto the mat, okay? So from here, we're going to be taking our arms up over the head. We're going to be doing 5 roll-ups here. We can push to 10. We'll see how we get on, okay? So as you inhale to prepare to move, exhale, you want to be lifting your head, neck and shoulders off the mat as you curl up into that seed curl position, 1 vertebra at a time. So as you inhale, exhale, keeping the arms straight, coming all the way up and over, stretching over the toes, point them, slowly articulating that spine down onto the mat. Lower, mid, top, shoulders, head and arms are the last to touch, okay? So inhale, exhale. We're going to do 10. So that's 9. 8. 8. Slowly coming all the way back down, 1 vertebra at a time. 7. 8. Slowly peeling, tucking that tailbone, lower, mid, top. 6. We've got 5 more. We got to keep going. 5. Exhale as you come all the way up. Inhale, scooping all the way back. For 4. For 3. Really warming up that body. Last 2, you've got this, guys. Rolling it down. Last one. I want you to do the last one slow and controlled as we come all the way up. Exhale. Holding it here. Slowly rolling, articulating that spine back. 1 vertebra at a time. We got there in the end. So now just lift up, getting into a nice comfortable position. Okay, taking a nice full body stretch here, up and over, rolling out the ankles. We're going to be coming up, lifting our head, neck and shoulders into a single leg stretch. We're taking our right arm onto the right knee, left hand onto the ankle, lifting a left leg, just hovering it off the floor, okay? So as we're here in this position, we're just going to slightly pulse in, but we're going to go for 10, okay? So for 10, making sure it's even on the opposite side. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. If you hear cracks and crunches, that's fine. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Gorgeous, pulling both legs in, taking a nice little rest here, rocking it out either side as we're going into our double leg stretch, okay? Coming up with our head, neck and shoulders, lifting the knees both in, pointing those toes. We're going to shoot the arms up, roll the arms down, pull into the ankles, okay? For 10. Hang on, I think the mic's too close. 9, 8, 7, 6, keep that breath going. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lovely, taking both feet down to the mat, rocking them from side to side here, okay? We're going to be coming into our ab crunches. We're taking both hands behind the head, keeping them wide, okay? We don't want to scoop them in. Really not used to working out with this mic here. Keeping our knees together as we inhale, exhale. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping our legs here, taking the legs out. We're going to be going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Literally that burn. Taking a nice roll here from side to side. We're just going to be going into our scissors, which is the last exercise here, okay? We're going to be lifting from our head, neck and shoulders off the floor, okay? We're going to be lifting our left leg into tabletop position, taking our right leg long, tapping our left knee to our right arm. Exhale. for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep those toes pointed, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Add in some spice. It's going to be tap and lift that left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Switch it over to the left side. Right leg. 10, 9, 8, 7. Really stretch over in that oblique. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bringing it down onto the mat. Well done. So we're just going to be taking our right knee over to the right, stretching our left arm to the left. Really taking a big inhale and exhaling all that air out, really relaxing. Taking it all the way back to center, over to the left, right arm to the right. Inhale, exhale. We got there in the end. Coming up into that seated position. Taking our arms up and over the head. And you are done. Well done. Thank you so much for joining, and I shall see you on the mat next time. Bye.